Morning, calves. So today's a special day. We're harvesting my first field, and so Dad's gonna let me run the combine.
Special for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great day.
You can run the combine.
Yeah, we were just having some small talk, and Dad was, talking about life, and we got these hunters that come out every year. Great friends down in Kansas, and they were gonna come hunting this year, and they were gonna actually come the week after my wedding. But Dad asked, could you come the week of the wedding? And that way they could stay at our place because, a lot of people know we're gonna be gone. But now, if someone tries to stop by our house, there's gonna be 6 dudes with shotguns posted up. That's a safe way to, keep the house secure.
Now you spoiled it. There's less of a chance of somebody coming and getting
mangled.
A surprise.
It'd be like that scene on Home Alone when he plays that recording of the guy shooting a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
Except it's going to be 6 dudes with shotguns.
So ignore the welcome mat.
So we're going to switch out a filter. And then this auger was starting to gum up a little bit again. So we got some lube, spray it in that forbidden hole that nobody knows about. Oh, jeez, who checked oil lines? So we're just a couple miles away. We're actually going to drive through one of our fields. That way we can stay off the road. These doors don't open real good if they're not unlocked yet. We got a few cornstalk bales to pick up. We weren't planning on making any until a couple weeks ago. We were looking over our hay stocks. We're not feeling like we had much, and so we can grind some cornstalk bales amongst our mixture of grass and alfalfa and just extend our feed a little bit. Don't want to run out, don't want to have to sell cows. And here we are, 140 acres. Let's see how it goes. Last year, a third of this field was soybeans, a third of it was corn, and then a third of it was alfalfa. So it'll be kind of interesting how those three compare. I can definitely tell you the stuff on the alfalfa looks terrible. That alfalfa sucks a lot of moisture, so that was dry. And there's kind of a look of the stuff on the alfalfa. You see it just hit 58 bushel. That might be the highest spot. There's going to be a lot of 20s and probably teens in through here, especially all that alfalfa ground. Looks bad. But, that's why you have insurance. Dad texted me and said, this is cool. It's kind of a first time for him, his own kid, farming some land. It's kind of a hoot. Jeff just pulled in a little bit ago, picked up Dad. They're grabbing the semis, moving some equipment around. I'm gonna look at the weight on the grain cart and just make sure it's similar to what the combine's reading. Otherwise, I'll calibrate it real quick. So there's 13 acres of trees, I believe, that run through the middle of this field. So we gotta work around those trees. On the other side is where the alfalfa is. Ugly looking bean over there. But right here we're running 40, dropping down 30. Seeing some 40s every once in a while, that's fun. Certainly not gonna average that, but there's nothing you can do about it. We're not in an area that irrigates and just a dry year. I'm pretty amazed. If we would have got like a 2-incher in early August, these would be some really good beans. I wouldn't say they're good right now, but we're just a couple rains short from something pretty special. And a few less 100-degree days would have made a big difference too. It was getting scorched out here. And that's what a low spot looks like. Up here we have some really sandy, gravelly dirt coming. I'm guessing this is going to be around 5 bushel, just 50 feet away from that low spot. 11, 10, 8, 6, 5. Yeah. It's all over the board here. Got a truck pulling in. Dad and Uncle Jeff are looking at the approaches. They're kind of washed out looking. We're gonna have to bring some clay in after harvest, kind of reshape them. They're not very good, kind of dangerous.
You know, Cole.
Yes.
I'm glad that you asked if you could combine your own beans today, because I didn't get much sleep last night.
Why? Because you went to bed at 11 and got up at 6?
11:30 and 6. Yeah, I baled corn stalks late last night, and then I started my day early. So I can probably fall asleep in the grain cart and occasionally wake up and come catch you.
I'll dump some beans on the cab to wake you up.
No, you won't, because it's your field. You don't want to waste. So Cole's in charge today.
I'm in charge every day, Bob. I just don't let you know it.
Well, heck, if I'd known that, I could have mailed it in a long time ago.
So,
A needle pulling thread.
what do I do about those? Like,
If you're getting them all, don't worry about it.
No.
Anyway, when Jeff gets back, we're going to get the tillage machine over here in case we start a fire. We're in a high fire danger category today and tomorrow.
Got the bigly wind and the bigly dryness.
Yep. And so once we do that, I'm going to leave for an hour and a half. Go get some stuff I bought on an auction.
Oh, okay.
Because Sammy Johns is the performer. Bet you haven't heard of him before.
Oh.
And
What's he, a doo-wop singer?
could be not. Probably not. And the song is Chevy Van. Everybody knows it. I gave a girl a ride in my wagon.
Wegan.
That's the song of the day.
So we got 23 acres done. 100 and something more to go. Got back from hauling in that first load of beans. Dad's gone. He's, like he said, picking up some items that he bought on an auction. We have done 44 acres. As we get deeper into this field, the average yield is actually going up. But once we hit that alfalfa, it's going to start getting pulled down really hard. It's going to take a couple years for that ground to kind of recover, recharge moisture, you know. Alfalfa, it's a great crop. It's really good cattle feed, but it takes a lot of moisture out of the ground. We keep hitting some pockets of just phenomenal beans. Like that's got to be about some 45, 50 bushel bean. Let's. $46, $47. It's amazing. I'm surprised we're able to do that with how much moisture we got. We made it to the alfalfa. Might be what you call a crop failure over here. Look at this. I'm guessing they're all gonna be about Oh, 14, 15. That ain't good. Got about 40 acres of that. That's what you call a crop failure. Oh, 4 bushel. There we go. I bet 2 of them 4 bushel is these grasshoppers. It's almost 2 o'clock. Dad's gonna be bringing me lunch. He said 10 people have stopped at Storla Station to check it out today. We're having a hard time keeping in stock shirts, sweatshirts, and hats. So we actually just had a shipment come in today, and I think I'm gonna have to order more today again. What's a man gotta do to get some yield around here? Jeez. Getting more hoppers in the tank than beans. Storla Station. They'll have some height to them, but there's just like nothing in there. Lights on, but nobody's home. Another gourmet meal, folks. How do you think I keep my slim figure? Someone once commented, you shouldn't eat those sandwiches, you know, they're not good for you, but they said there's radioactivity in them. I said, well, good, I always wanted superpowers. On the bright side, you save a lot on fuel when you don't truck much or drive anywhere. Or beans. Do you think really rich people have like a servant that has the same size foot as them, and when they buy new shoes, they have that person with a similar foot wear the shoes and break them in before the rich person will wear them? Because I mean, just sounds like, I bet Jeff Bezos has a guy that pre-wears his new shoes. There's a few holes here. We're almost done with the alfalfa ground. Isn't it crazy how distinct that color change is? That's the same exact variety of bean, it's just where it was planted. And what's making it that brown is the leaves curled up and they didn't fall off. They're still hanging on. And we think that's because it just dried down so fast, those leaves just stayed there and didn't senesce like it normally would. Gonna run home and see if those calves need some drink. Yeah, this driveway it's narrow and it's got a big dip in it. It's hard for semis. So here's all the bad alfalfa, and Dad's way down there. Getting to the end, be about two more hours maybe. Hello. What have you been up to today? Looks like they could use another bale. I'm glad this didn't end up in the combine. Fuel time.
It'll be an old Mary Pam pretty quick. Huh?
Yeah, pretty soon. That shoots out of there 60 gallons a minute. Now we're in the good part. It'll be a little more fun. We got past that brown, dirty alfalfa. Now we're back in the good stuff. About 35 acres left. right, folks, I'm gonna quit for the day. We got about 15 acres left. I gotta go to marriage classes, last one, and then in just like a month, I'll be a married man. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you here with Brian. Have a good time. Thanks for watching.
So we're still in Cole's field, but I'm on the last pass here. It's about 6:15 in the evening. We did 140 acres today. Went real well. Cole went to marriage classes. Jeff and I are finishing up, trying to get some of the machinery moved to the next field. And at about 7:15, I got to unload a trailer load of supplies coming into Storla Station after hours. So I told him I would come and do that, so we had what we needed there instead of having to wait till next week. So I'm gonna sign off. Tomorrow we'll be doing one of my fields again. Cole's harvest is about 50 feet from being finished for the year. I will show you the last of it, show you the last 10 feet. But right now we're waiting for the last 10 feet. Okay, here we go. Cole's crop 2022 is in the books. Yeah. Now you can spend your crop on fixing the house, son, Cole. Good job.
We gotta take this wall out, right over here.
You bet.
No, this one. Oh!
This one?
No, this one.
This one?
It's your house.